program to maintain the employee role details. So now the following details must be shown, and then after that we are asked to use the constructors, getters and setters to perform this, and then we have to provide means for the user to add, edit, delete and display the employee details. Now let me show you the program coding. So now first I am putting as equal IOStream. So now this enables the data transfer between cout cin statements, and then after that I am declaring a global variable int a, and then I am creating a class. So inside the class named employee, I am giving first the member variables. So now name, employee ID, department, designation belongs to the type character, and now here I am using b is equal to null. This is to assign the deleted data as null, and then after that the other details I am storing it in integer, and this all by default it comes under private access specifier, and then I am using another access specifier, that is the public. So now this can be accessed even by the main function, but this can be accessed only inside the class. So now I am giving void add. So now this is used to add the data. So now I am using simple cout and cin statements to accept the name, the employee ID and other details. And for performing the edit function, so now I am actually performing, I am writing a switch statement in the main function. So I will show you that. So now in the main function, first I am declaring two variables in C and character CH. So now here I am displaying the menu, whether to add, edit, delete or display, and I am storing the value in C. And when I am performing switch of C, so in the first case it has to add, so now it goes to the add or function which we just saw now. And for the second one, to edit, I am displaying another menu, so that is choose the data to be edited. So now any one detail can be edited, and that I am displaying to the user. You can see it. And then after I am storing that value in A, and then I am calling the function s.edit. Okay, so when I call s.edit, the value of A, so because the global variable it can be accessed anywhere, so in edit function I am asking the user to enter the name, and the new name is replaced for the particular employee, and this is carried out for all the 12 details which we are entering. And for the delete function also, I am giving in the main method, I am giving another set of menu, and then I am storing the value entered by the user in A, and I am calling the function deleted data. So in delete data, I am using another loop. Here I am using all the loops to assign the value null. So now b of I have declared it as null. So now when you delete it, so the value of name of I becomes null. The same operation occurs for all the other elements also. And for display, I am using a simple cout statement to display the data. So now here I am using a while statement, a do while statement, to repeat this program as per the user's requirement, and that's all for the program. So now let me compile and show you. So now we are asked to enter the choice. So now I'm going to add a thing. So now we are asked to enter the name, the employee ID, the department, the designation, experience, the basic pay, the DA, the grade pay, personal pay, the income tax, the professional tax and the EPF. And to continue, I am giving Y, and again the menu is displayed. So now I want to edit the data. So now for editing I press 2. So now choose the data to be edited. So now I am giving S1. So initially I gave the name as ABC. Now I am giving the name as BCD, and I am giving S. Now for deleting the data I am giving 3. So I am going to delete the employee ID. So I am going to give 2. So now the requested data is deleted. and then the employee ID is made as null. Okay, so that's for the first program. And when you press N, the program gets terminated. Now for the next program, it is the same kind of program, but here we are asked to store the student details. So now here we have to give the name, the register number, department, specialization, CGPA, hostel name, mentor name, and number of RES. And the same program has to be carried out. So now I'll show you the program coding. So now when we come to the main of function, first I'm declaring the required variables for doing the switch and for storing the value. So now first here I am displaying the menu, and I am asking the user to add, edit, delete or display the data, and I am storing it. And then I am switching of C, and then the first thing it is add off. Okay, so now when I give s dot add off, s is actually a student way, it is a object of type student. And then here also I am doing the same kind of coding. So now character name, and then the other things, okay, whichever is coming under string, all that I am giving, and character, and then I am first initializing everything to null. And even in this program also, if you see, I am giving another b is equal to null. Okay, so that is for the delete operation. And then after that, for adding the data, I am using simple cout and cin statements to get the name of the user and to store in the respective variables. Now when the user enters true, the main function, okay, so now choose the data to be edited, and then I am displaying again the menu, and the number of the data entered by the user is stored in A, and then I am editing the data as per this. So now if the user enters A is equal to 1, so it's a name, then the new name is overwritten. Okay, so the same thing occurs for everything. And then after that, for void delete data, the same menu is displayed, and then we are asking the user to enter this data to be deleted. And here I am using for loop. Okay, for all the integers, for all the strings I am using a for loop, and for all the integers I am just writing is equal to 0. For string you cannot write is equal to 0, as you give a compilation error, you are writing that is equal to a null character which is actually stored in b of I. And then for void display, you are using the simple cout statement to display the name, the register number, and other things. And here I am declaring the object, that is s. Okay, so now this program goes on, and then the default is cout wrong choice. And then after that, when I am pressing y, here also I am using a do while loop, and this loop runs as long as the user is interested to continue the program. So when y is pressed, it is executed. Okay, now I will show you the output. So again we are asked to enter the details. So enter the name, the register number, the department, specialization, CGPA, hostel name, the mentor name, and number of RES. Okay, now if you press Y, the menus are being displayed, and then you can edit the data. So now 2. Now if I have to edit the number of RES, I press 8, and number of RES and give it as 0. And then again I am continuing the program, and now I am going to delete the data. So I am going to delete the mentor's name, so I am giving 7. Okay, so now when I give Y, and again I am going to display the data. So when I display the data, the mentor's name is given as null, and then I have changed the number of RES to 0. So I don't want to continue the program, so